What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So as y'all know, a few days ago I did end up making like a known issues video for Need for Speed Unbound. Now that was actually pretty much on the day of the release of volume 9, and it was pretty much focused on the speed pass itself. We all do know it's not going to be working at the moment, but they do know about it and apparently are working on a patch for it. But funny thing is, though, I was looking through the comments over the past few days and I'm like, bro, there is actually a lot more problems than I thought going on with this update. So one of the things I have been noticing, which seems to be insanely common for a lot of players. Now again, guys, do let me know if you're having these issues in the comments below or new issues you might be encountering. I am really curious to know what everybody is going through. But this issue, though, is going to come down to extracting vehicles from the lockdown game mode. Apparently, players are taking them out of the game mode, or at least, actually extracting them. For example, somebody did end up getting the BMW M3 GTR from the blacklist thing. They extracted it, but the vehicle is not in their inventory. And what's interesting about this, though, is I do feel like this is actually a lot more widespread than I thought, though. What's weird is I actually haven't encountered this myself. Currently, I think I'm on an 11 streak or something, and I have actually gotten every vehicle I have taken at the moment. Whereas players are actually taking vehicles like the M3 GTR, maybe like a Lambo or something, and for some odd reason the cars are not showing up in the inventory, which I could say is pretty annoying. The next thing I did want to add into this, though, which at first I thought it was maybe like something small, like not a lot of players are having it, but I've been getting more and more comments on this issue. Now do let me know again, guys, if you're having these problems in the comments below. That way at least maybe they might see this video, maybe they might end up like going, oh okay, so that's an issue we didn't know about. Maybe we can get a patch out for it and all that good stuff. But this is going to be the error code FO3 or something like that, where apparently loading into the multiplayer side of Unbound, you can't sell or buy cars, you also can't get any cosmetics, and also some of the police vehicles are currently like locked or duplicated and stuff like that with their body kits, which is something I have not heard of, but again, this is something players are having issues with. I really don't know if it's going to be like a widespread issue, but I would say it's affecting a good amount of people. I actually might end up saying this, it might end up being like the Ultimate Edition upgrade that's actually doing this, or even like the Volume 9 like update itself that's causing these issues. And also, people have been saying they haven't been able to get into the game all day because of the FO3 error. Now, apparently some of the workarounds is apparently deleting your data that you actually had in the game, which I do think players actually deleted their entire single player data just to be able to get into the game and get online, guys. Legit, like, that is crazy, bro. People are actually having to delete everything they had before now. Apparently getting some of the, like, bundles and all that were, like, duplicating vehicles, so then it would give you the error. They then had to go in, delete, like, the extra packs, and they would end up losing progress. Like, this really does seem like a big mess from this update. Now, I don't know, again, if it's going to be the Volume 9 update, or maybe the collection upgrade I feel like maybe wasn't thought out that great. It's going to be an amazing thing to have in the game, but it seems like it's giving so many players issues that were really not all that present even before. And also on top of that, another problem somebody had is now they can't actually progress through the campaign mode. Somebody said they can actually do races, but they can't bank the money or something like that, where somebody else was saying there was no events, they can't even progress to like daytime or nighttime. And then when they go on multiplayer, the entire loading screen gets stuck, man. Like, I don't know if it has to do with like a corrupted save file, maybe that the update caused or something, that could be. But then again, though, I feel like a lot of these updates have to go through testing to where sometimes I feel like in a lot of games nowadays when we get newer updates into them, I feel like they're always breaking something after they come out. Like, they actually release an update and you're like, okay, this is dope, and then boom, you start having all kinds of new issues that were basically never in the game before. But overall, though, one of the most annoying things I have to admit, guys, at least for me right now, is probably the speed pass itself. The reason for that is I was really excited to use the new Integra, but I cannot use it because that is going to be a premium vehicle. And I was like, ah, that's okay, let me just get the Subaru unlocked, but that's going to be level 34, man, so that's going to be a while away. But again, I do want to know what y'all are having issues with in the comments below. I'm going to guess right now and say we're probably going to be having a lot of these issues for a few weeks at least. Now, I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe we might get a hot fix this coming Tuesday, which if we do, I will be making an updated video on that, guys. If there's a hot fix, I will try to find like patch notes for it or something, which I'm sure they'll end up posting about it. But I will definitely be doing like an updated video on this stuff. I do know a lot of players have gotten the collection upgrade, and after that is when a lot of things seem to get broken. I would say some of the most annoying things is easily going to be the speed pass, for example, because a lot of players have bought it, they can't even use the upgraded vehicles in it. Funny thing is, I have not seen a single person in any lobby yet using the Integra. Kind of interesting. And on top of that, though, players are like, okay, well, let me go into the game, and now we're getting an entire error code to where you can't even play single player unless you delete it. And then if you try to get online, you can't even play it. Like, bro, it's insane out here, man. But again, y'all, let me know the issues you're having in the comments below. Let's get this stuff out there, and hopefully they actually see. I mean, maybe there's a way I can actually send this video to them. That way, if they're missing some stuff, at least they know what players are having by looking at some of the comments.